Hey guys, today we're back with another video. Today we're back working on the Lone Oak Farm. It's yet another beautiful Friday morning here at the farm. Watching the sunrise over the land is unbelievable, but I did have breakfast. I did do a few things on the laptop, so the rest of the day is going to be working out in the fields and out in the farm shop. Like always guys, there's a full mods list link down below here. Highly recommend you go check it on out, and please hit the like button. It's much appreciated as it does help out the YouTube algorithms. But today guys, we do have a lot of work here. So last week we did end up mow quite a few acres and bale it, and today guys we're going to be bringing all the bales back to the farm. We do have a few maintenance updates, a few things broke on a few things, and we are beginner farmers here, so it's a little bit taking us a little bit more time, no problem. Well, you guys can see we do have the Batwing mower. This thing has been really good, but the blades, we need new blades for it. We bought it used from auction and I was able to mow, but I think if we put new blades on it, I think we're going to be able to mow a little bit faster, better cut quality, and I think that's going to help us on out here. But let's head inside. We do have a few things happening with a baler. Inside the shop guys, we have the John Deere and the Vermeer baler. Here it is guys. Now a few things. We do actually have quite a few things that are not exactly working. One of those is a pickup system on it does not want to lift or lower, and it's kind of stuck in the lowered position there, so we can't really travel to different farms without possibly tearing it, damaging anything there. So we got to get that fixed and prevent any other things here. And I believe there looks to be a problem with the axle, which I have got to get worked out here. But you guys might be saying, how are we going to get the bales back to the farm? Well, that's something I've been working on, and there are two options here. We could buy the attachments for either the tractors, put a front loader on it, although that is a really good idea guys. I'm not sure about the maneuverability. Having a big tractor with a front loader on it is actually probably going to be one of the solutions, but I think guys it might be better to get a machine dedicated for kind of front loader work, and I'm leaning towards a skid. Now out here guys, we do have another case. This does also have a factory option for a front loader attachment, and that would work. But once again guys, I really do want the maneuverability, especially here at a dairy farm when we're going to be clearing out the cow stalls, so many different things. I think a skid steer is the way to go here. So I've been looking around. I really want a brand that has parts that we could easily get from local dealerships and so on, and I think I found the right one here. But you guys might be asking, how are you going to transport it back here? Well guys, if you don't remember, we own a very old farm trailer, and we can't really be taking heavy equipment, especially into town and things like that. So I was able to pick up a new trailer, new to us if you would say. So let's hop in the farm truck, let's head into town. Now guys, I've really been enjoying this new farming series here. It's been a lot of fun so far. I am still learning things, but I am so excited for this series. It's going to be as realistic as we can. We're going to do as much roleplay as we can, and I might end up having a few people come in game here to help us on out so that we could get a lot more farming done here. But so far it's been pretty enjoyable. We did have a few breakdowns, but we're beginners farmers guys. This is my first time really farming in Farm Sim, and it is a pretty fun thing so far. So you guys might be asking, what brand or have you been looking at for the skid steer? I've been looking around. So the local dealership sells Bobcat, Kubota, and I believe they also sell New Holland. Looking at the parts for all of them, Kubota actually has cheaper parts than Bobcat. New Holland parts come from a completely different country, so those are a lot of money there, and I would much prefer, if we did need parts, we would go with the cheaper ones. So what I set up guys, we are going to be demoing a skid steer today. We won't be buying one. We might end up demoing a few brands, but we are going to be demoing a tracked Kubota skid steer. It has 100 hours on it, and we are allowed with a demo to put at most 15 hours. So I think with 15 hours worth of work putting in the driver's seat of it, I think that's going to give us a good decision. Do we buy that, or do we look for a different brand? Now, with our current farm, guys, we don't really have enough money to buy things brand new here, so we might end up buying this demo. We might end up keeping it and just coming back here to sign on the dotted line here. So there's so many possibilities. We have to look at everything. We have to run the numbers and make sure we could manage it. Alright guys, here's our new trailer. It's a 20-foot PJ trailer. I believe this is a 2006 model. It's been kept indoors, which was a huge selling point. Although I would like a brand new trailer, we just don't have the funds like I was just talking about with the machines. So this trailer, guys, is 14 years old, but very little minimum wear and tear here. Now, I believe the dealership was saying they just use this to haul some extra equipment around here. So it looks like it does have a lot of life left, and you guys can see everything, really no rust on it, which is a good thing. But look at that, guys. This is our demo skid steer. It is a pretty big one. It's a Kubota SVL95, and it's the 2-speed here, which is pretty neat here. Now, we do have a Bale fork along with a bucket here if we did need to do a few things. But yeah, I think this was the way to go. Let's hop on in. Let's take a quick look here at it. Wow, this thing is pretty fancy. I really do like it. I am a huge fan of Kubotas as well, and it just worked out that the parts and all of the numbers, everything makes sense to buy this Kubota. Alright, we're all loaded up here. I actually just got it all strapped down there. I will say, guys, this trailer is going to be perfect. Now, we're actually going to be using the trailer as well for transporting the bales. I thought the gooseneck trailer would be the way to go as well, especially that dovetail with the rams come right to a flatbed, and it gives us an extra 4 or 5 feet, which we could probably fit another bale or two. But let's stop at the farm. I do want to drop off that bucket, and then we'll get to the field, and we're going to really work this old Ford, this old farm truck, a 1986 farm truck. It's still working, and we're still putting it through a lot of work here, hauling equipment around, seed pallets, and so many different things here. But I'll catch you guys back at the farm. We got the bucket dropped off, and good thing we came back to the farm. The key to the gate to get into the field was actually left in the 8410, and I just had to grab it really quick here because on the way back I did notice the gate was closed, and I didn't have that key with me. But I will say, guys, I think having gates, fences around the fields is a good thing here. It keeps some of the wildlife out from running through, especially the fields of crops like corn and so on here, and I just like having these gates here as well. That way we don't have people ripping dirt bikes through, damaging our crops, and just gives us a bit of peace of mind. But this is going to be our first time really loading bales here. Should be quite interesting. This is going to be a bit tricky here, guys. We are on quite a bit of a hill now. Luckily, the field is pretty close by to our farm, and we can actually just drive the skid back because I think that's what we're going to have to do to get them unloaded. But let's hop on in, and let's get to loading some up. Now, with the Kubota skid, and one of the requirements was we did need one that could lift bales and other heavy things, and I think the skid, guys, being just how big this one is, should definitely do that, no problem. Just look at that. I believe this is a 75 horsepower one, so it does have quite a bit of power, but once again, huge shout out goes out to all the different mod creators here in the community for making epic mods, and for just making so many cool different types of mods as well. So many different things we could do in the game, which is so cool here. Although I really do enjoy all the other series, farming and farming sim is a lot of fun as well here. But I am going to be trying to give you guys more of these. You guys seem to be liking them, and we might even do some live streams, even a little bit of work on the time-lapse channel, which would be a pretty neat thing. But you guys can see, wow, look at how quick and easy this is using the Kubota. That's going to go by no time at all. Oh man, guys, that was fun getting to use a Kubota here. We already put 2 hours on the machine, and that did take us quite a bit of time, but I wanted to do it right. Look at that, 4 huge bales are on the trailer. I will say, we might need to look into making a little bit of a smaller bale here, but let's hop in the truck. Let's get on back to the farm here, and I think I'm probably going to stop for lunch now. We probably have, let's see, 1, 2, yeah, only 2 more bales left here. Actually, that is going to work out quite well here for us, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to load the 2 on the front and then put the skid on the back of the trailer. And hey, that means we don't have to be driving it, over to the farm, which probably would take a little bit of time, even though it's just right across the street here. But we're making really good progress now. We will be buying the cows probably next week. I did want a little bit of materials, a little bit of supplies, and even some of the machines to kind of keep the farm upkept. Alright guys, I'm going to head into the farmhouse and grab a bite to eat. So I'm going to put down the camera and call it a day for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down below, guys, should we go ahead buy this Kubota demo, or do we also possibly buy a front end loader attachment for one of the tractors, or do both? Let me know down below. But until next time guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one and subscribe for more.